Today we are grooming Juniper, and she is a Bernese Mountain Dog. She is also a recent puppy mill rescue. I know, you're so scared. Are you so scared? It's okay. Poor Juniper. So you can see that she is pretty shut down. She's very, very, very nervous, shaking quite a bit. And everything is new to Juniper. So even just wearing like a leash and collar is new to her. She basically lived in a crate, used for breeding, doesn't really have any socialization. She's very sweet, but she's very scared. And I certainly have some concerns about giving her a full grooming today, which I discussed with the owner. I'm not sure that it's worth forcing her through a full bath and a full blow dry. It is winter time, so I can't exactly send her home wet. If it was the summertime, I could give her like a really good towel dry, try to dry her a little bit with maybe a small dryer, and if she went home fairly damp, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But because it's wintertime, it is a big deal. I can't send her home soaking wet. So I told the owner that I will give her a brush, maybe clip her nails, I'll trim her paws, I'll see how she does, and then I'm gonna turn on the high velocity dryer and see how she responds to it. If she is really, really nervous, I'm not gonna bring her for a bath because I think it would just be too stressful for her. I did inform the owner that if we can't bathe her today, because I know that she does, need a bath, she maybe wants to come by in the spring or the summer where, if I can't fully dry her, it's not the end of the world and she'll dry at home, air drying, just to get her used to it because, again, she is in a new home. She was adopted 2 months ago and she needs some time to decompress, build her confidence, and maybe get slowly introduced to grooming rather than having a full grooming session just thrown at her right away. All right, let's see how you do just for some brushing. The owner said that she is shedding quite a bit of coat right now. Bernese Mountain Dogs, while they do shed year round, they really drop their coat about twice a year, so once in the fall and once in the spring. They have a major blowout. In her case, because she, had puppies, she was adopted into a new home, she was spayed, she has endured a lot of stress and a lot of hormonal changes, and all of that can contribute to excessive shedding. So you are shedding a decent amount. Hopefully we can give you a full groom, but if not, the owner was very, very understanding of, slowly introducing her dog to what she needs. I don't want to give her a really scary experience for her first grooming when she's already this nervous because that might ruin her for all potential future grooming. So Juniper was rescued from a Bernese Mountain Dog rescue. I'm gonna link it below because a lot of people, maybe want to adopt purebred dogs, and there are usually quite a few rescues specifically for purebred dogs. So if you want a Bernese and you want a rescue, I will have that linked below for you. Stand up, 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 up. Good girl. A lot of dogs will sit when they're nervous. That's kind of like their comfort position. Good girl. Other than some shedding, her coat is in excellent condition. She does not have any matting at all. I could tell right when she walked through the gate into my backyard that her coat was in really good shape. I could also tell how nervous she was. You want to sit again? Okay, let's see how you do for your nails. Okay, so these dew claws, all of her claws actually, look very, very short. So when she was spayed, they probably clipped all of her nails. Yeah. So these dew claws look like they're really long. Like if you look at them, it seems very long, but they actually aren't. They are quite short, so I don't actually want to clip these any shorter because I don't want to ruin her if I clip them too short. Very, very short. Okay, every nail, extremely short. Well, that's nice. That's so nice. You're so scared. Okay, can I shave your paw pads? That would be very helpful, I'm sure, to your owner. Good. Very good. I can definitely see how you would benefit from a bath. Your white is very brown. You certainly need a good grooming. I hope that you will tolerate the dryer when I turn it on and not totally panic. Can we do a turn? Can we turn so I can see the other paw properly and see the other side of your body? Come on, we're gonna turn this way. Come on, come on. Good girl. Come on, turn this way. Good. She said that she won't take any treats when she's stressed, and she is stressed, so I'm not going to bother. Maybe at the end of the groom. A lot of times at the end of the groom, dogs are more confident and then they take treats, but I don't think she's going to take any right now. Okay, I want to see how the EquiGroomer does on you. I get a lot of people asking me if the EquiGroomer will work on Bernese coats, so here is its time to shine. Let's see. Yep, it is certainly working. So some Bernese that come in have really, really thick, long coats. I'm not sure that the EquiGroomer will work on them, but this girl here has kind of like a medium length coat, and it appears obviously to be working very well on her. If we have to just EquiGroom you everywhere instead of giving you a bath and blowout today, I think that that will be okay. The EquiGroomer not only desheds really well, and it desheds safely, so it doesn't damage the top coat or break the hairs like a lot of other deshedding tools does, but it also removes a ton of dead skin and dander at the same time. So if your dog has really bad dandruff, or your cat, for example, the EquiGroomer can do a really great job at removing all of that dandruff as well as the shedding coat. I want to see how she reacts for the dryer because she is shedding a lot of coat, and if I can blow this out, it will be a lot better. I'll remove a lot more hair and it will be easier rather than brushing. So let's just see what she does when I turn the dryer on. Hi. So far she's doing pretty well. She's nervous, but she's not at all panicking, so hopefully, cross our fingers, she won't panic. So I have no nozzle on the end of this yet because the nozzle will make it stronger. It's okay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, I am very, very happy with that. She did really well. She's nervous, but she's not flying around trying to throw herself off the table. So that's great. That's what we wanted to see. So we're going to take her for a bath. I am going to keep her emotional support hoodie on for now, and then I'll take it off if I decide to wash her face. I am going to use the nozzle because she, again, is quite dirty. So let's just warm it up first. Good girl. I went to sweep the hair that I brushed off of her, and as I approached her with the broom, she got very, very nervous, which kind of made me sad and made me wonder why that made her so nervous, because she was fine with me basically approaching her with anything else, but not the broom. I don't like that one bit. All right. Okay, we're gonna have a nice bath. It's okay. Good girl. Good girl. The water is warm. It's a snowstorm today. This feels very nice. Good. Good. So we are starting with Nasty Critter for obvious reasons. She is quite dirty. So I want to get her nice and clean. I am going to use some whitening shampoo on her bib because it is stained brown. Hopefully that helps to lift some of the staining. Turn, turn, good girl. All right, so we did some nasty critter. Now, of course, she is shedding, so I'm going to add some deshedding shampoo. Lift your head up, otherwise all the water... Okay. Take that off. Good girl. Your back end here is very compacted. So for a nervous dog, she is doing phenomenal. Like really, really good. Hey, we gotta turn the other way again. Come on, turn the other way. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, under these ears is gonna need a little bit more than the tearless because it's thicker and usually quite oily. So I'm gonna add some deshedding under there. Okay, now you need a good rinse. It's okay. Good girl. Good girl. It's okay, I'm not doing your face anymore. Face is over. Good girl. Well, she did absolutely excellent for the bath. You're gonna go home so fresh, so clean. I know, you're so nervous. It's okay, it's okay. I will have to use the actual nozzle on her because it will not get her dry enough or release her coat if I just use no nozzle. No nozzle is ideal for dogs that have a thin coat or like cats with a thinner coat, but not dogs with a coat like this. So hopefully you'll be okay. We'll start with the lower, just one motor first. Okay, now she doesn't love having her head done, so I'll see if she lets me do it a little bit. But she really tries to get away. It's okay. If this is the only part that I send home damp today, I don't really care that much. Her whole body is dry. She's not a fan of the dryer. Yeah, you did so good. She's a little bit damp by the head and ears, but I'm not too worried about it. I am going to give her a quick brush just to go over her coat one more time, because sometimes the blow dryer causes these little tiny mats to appear, so I just want to make sure those are all gone. She did lose a lot of coat, and she feels so much better now. When she came in, a film was coming off of her onto my hand. She was quite dirty. Her coat was also pretty dull. Now it's nice and shiny. So she certainly needed that groom. I'm going to just go over her feet really quickly with scissors, because now that I've blown them out, there's a few hairs that need to be trimmed up. But otherwise, she is done. I'm not going to put her through much more, like all over trimming or anything, because she did really well. And I'd like her to have a positive experience. Just a few hairs out of place, ma'am, that I gotta fix. You did so well. I was very surprised when she came in. Come here, over here, over here. Good girl. When she came in, she was shaking uncontrollably outside. Shaking like crazy. And she was trying to pull out of her leash and kind of get as far away from me as possible. I think all of the scents here really caused her to get nervous as well. Possibly because, you know, the last time she really was in a place where there was that many scents of that many dogs was probably when she was in the puppy mill. So that probably didn't help. So she was so nervous that I really didn't expect to be able to do much with her, but she really, really came around during this groom and handled everything way better than I expected. Far exceeded my expectations. Okay, now I just want to take this off. And oh, you're going to sit instantly. Instant sit. Okay, and I'm going to take this off, but please don't just run right away, because I want to be able to just brush underneath here for a second. It's a little damp under here. I'm sorry, girl, because she didn't want this area blow dried, so it's okay. Good girl.
Hi, baby. Hi, Jimmy boy. You're gorgeous. She looks so fluffy and soft.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys liked this video and you want to see more rescue grooms just like Juniper's, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button and share with all of your friends. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days.